Yeah, didn't you know? It's competitive chatting now, apparently. Hi, everyone. Hello, I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, so here is the plan for today. Also, fuck you, before I get off. Fuck you, Pizza. Starting off with the no. Anyway. Back to what I was gonna say. Today's plan, we're gonna try to get at least through here. If we can get further, better. If I have to add in one for tomorrow, though, I will absolutely do so. But I will say, probably for my voice, best if I can take a little bit of a break. We're gonna try, but we'll see what happens. Good vibes, yes! Welcome in, Mr. Gray. I'm doing well. How about you, Ren? I hope you're doing well, too. Welcome in. All right, let's get started. Your friend left so soon? She won't even stay for dinner? She had urgent business. She couldn't stay. Thank you, I appreciate it. Even as a child, you never brought friends over. Here I thought I could drop in to see what she's like. I don't know if we could even count as friends, really. Pizza, no! Bad! God damn it, man. Hey, congratulations! I'm glad you were able to get it back. I know you were hoping for that. Seeing the dejected Ninjin, the old man tries to think of something to say, but can't. He simply reaches over and brushes a leaf off her shoulder. Almost time to move. Plenty of things still at your plate, huh? What about you, grandfather? For days, I was raring to go home. Now that we're about to, I look around our little garden and think, oh, if only I could stay. Oh, I get that. Do you remember? It was here in this pavilion that we laid some sand and grabbed a stick, and I taught you how to write one stroke at a time. You said by next year you'd be writing all the state couplets for us, and then you spent 2 months with me learning, and after that, you had to give up. But by the next year, you really did write me a couplet. Bountiful blooms and a full moon, may joy last forever. I'm surprised you still remember, grandfather. How could I forget? Another year, another mid-autumn. How quickly the days pass. The two of us haven't chewed the fat like this in the longest, have we? Grandfather to granddaughter. I've been out constantly, and you've been occupied with guests. We hardly have the chance to meet. The whole family's leaving the capital after all. Quite the headache. But things will settle down once we're back in Nangyi, and you will have plenty of time to chat along the way. Man, from her perspective, I don't know. I would be so sorrowful, because, like, imagine spending all this time learning all about the culinary in your region, and now you're leaving. Just thinking about that makes me sad. Are you almost done writing that book of yours? Grandfather, I don't think I can go back to Langyi with you. When did you make up your mind? Ningyan shakes her head softly. She falls a few steps back. You're returning home, grandfather, like a leaf returns to its roots. It's human nature. The whole family sympathizes. But the journey is meandering enough to make us worried. The Nings are bursting with talent. Everyone works for a cornerstone of yen. Compared to them, I really am the lone choice to accompany you back. But frankly, I was always a distant orphan from Langyi anyway. It was because you took pity on me that I could spend these decades with the Ning Manor. If I go to Langyi, I go back to where my long-gone parents once lived. That was your thinking when you asked to accompany me home? Grandfather, that was my thinking. It all seemed to fall into place. I almost managed to convince myself. But I've spent the last few days on a farewell tour of sorts around Baizao's streets, so I could finish the Baizao cuisine and food culture somehow. And I realize all my memories are of the city. I can clearly recall what year we planted the persimmon tree in the courtyard, and what fruits make the best wine. Beckwell, hello! I'm doing pretty good. It's been a sleepy day. I'm not gonna lie. I started stream late, cause I was just sleeping. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna push it back 15 minutes. But I've been having a pretty nice day. Was able to sleep in, catch up on some sleep and everything. I hope yours has been well too. Yes, Eepison. It's a very Eepison. And every restaurant with every road and alley, and what their chefs are like, and how many different ways you can cook each dish. All of a sudden, it hit me that this city, more so than Ning Manor, feels like my home. That's on me. That's on me for not asking how you feel. I've been nothing but me this whole time. Grandfather, you're my one and only family. You've always been since I was little. Zinpi! Welcome in, Besh. No, I'm not Oshi. I'm just a little guy. But I hope you're doing well. Sorry I missed you the first time. I really did want to go back home with you at first. But the reason I'm staying in Baizhou now is you as well, Grandfather. Is it? Mm-hmm. When I first joined the Imperial Historical Cabinet to compile an annals, there was one thing I could never puzzle out. At some specific point in Yan's millennium history, out of nowhere, the written word proliferated that educated became for all. Even the earliest of tablets we were studying only went back to that period. So I thought, in that period, someone must have pushed for those changes. But I flipped through practically all the material we had, and I couldn't find a single clue. I had the strange feeling that there, in Yan's history, one person seems to be missing. Then one day, I met someone strange at the Go Club who told me the story of that person. I thought he was just a yarn-spinning storyteller at first, but as I further researched, I gradually found all his stories to be corroborated. According to him, she was a gentle person who gave her heart and soul. No! No! We're talking about G! Fuck! Oh, it's so over for me. What's Adele? Welcome in! I hope you're doing well. Oh, this is so over. Why are they hurting me like this? Oh my god, it's so over. She was a gentle person who gave her heart and soul, her blood and sweat to the well-being of the people, and she gave too much. But how could someone as good as her fail to leave her name in our annals? That's when I realized that history book isn't a container, but a sieve. The stories that stay behind are few and far between. Grandfather, I want to record your story. But then I look back, and it dawns on me that all the years I spent with you, I can't write with any clarity about what kind of person you are. Ning Yin finally lifts her head and meets the old man's eyes. She waits for his reply, his answers to her unspoken question. Nathan, welcome in! How are you doing? She waited for so long. Oh, this is just gonna hurt me more and more. Who goes there? Who goes where? Thought I heard something. Yee, I'm feeling pretty good. Thank you for asking. It's really nice to hear you're doing well. One second, I'm gonna drink some tea. Today we just have a simple spearmint. In all bizarre cases these days, makes me feel like someone's going to barge in any moment and wreak havoc. This is the Judicial Review Office. What kind of incident would break in here? Joshua, welcome in! Quit jumping at Ghost. Guard duty's almost over, and then we can clock out and head home. Yeah, Bear Saga. Just wait a second and enter through the front. Say you're here to report a case and then find a floor map on the way to the waiting room. The window in the waiting room yesterday faces north. The judicial entrance faces south. Behind is the high perimeter wall. Yeah, that's why I thought she was cute. I was like, oh. It's just because it's Saga 2 Electric Boogaloo. The Kenya office is in the third floor. Get out the window, climb up the sprinkler pipes, and no one should notice me. Tadama. Once I find her, I'm gonna sock her in the... Who's there? Lin Yun? Blaze? What are you here for? What am I here for? I'm here to get you back. Where'd your old court uniform go? I resigned. Then went back to the restaurant. Couldn't find you and worried you might be up to something stupid. So thank you for confirming that fear. Now let's find somewhere else to talk. Today's the last day. Yeah, for rolling, yes. For those of you who have not rolled, don't forget to do so. Because it will end in what, like 8 hours? Less than that? The title? Oh, the title. Welcome in, Athel. How you doing today? You're telling me that all those years, Ju Quan was staying in the Ning Manor? But how did you find out? Kingslayer! You missed them bringing up G and reminding me that I will never have true happiness until all 12 are reunited. But how did you find out? You got this, Behua. I believe in you. It'll be a tough, but I believe you can at least get one of them. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Never you mind that. Now, can you tell me exactly what that means? Minister Ning's involvement in the Ju Quan case runs deeper than I ever thought. He was clearly hiding something in his previous testimony. I did suspect he was a perpetrator, but going by Mobufu's testimony, when Ju Quan was sentenced to death row in the fallout of the old case, Ning Shu was the one who got him out. Knowing that, thank you for whoever subscribed. The daily starts at 6 p.m. I'm going based on my time. Oh, actually, is it 10 hours? I don't know, man. I don't know. Roll! If you're gonna roll soon. You guys gotta do it. He wouldn't have a motive to try and get him killed again. And the most key thing, I have no idea before Yu Cheng had contact with Ju Quan so early on. Hey, good job. Okay, here's the thing. I'll be honest. When it comes to a limited banner, I hope for the limited first. Because as much as, like, honestly, I kind of preferred Blaze before the story to you. Now I kind of prefer you. It's one of those situations where I can roll later. You can do it, Kingslayer. You can do it. Still stuck at work, though? How long till you're out? If you don't mind me asking. Whatever's connecting the string of events, it's likely more complicated than anything I've imagined. See, I'm still curious. All those years ago, my dad came to Baizhou on his own. And what the hell for? Yes, that's the key question. Blaze has no clue about the 2 lives Ju Quan lived. If he was the fall guy in that incident, then why did he return to Baizhou a dozen years after the fact and plant himself in the middle of a maelstrom? Ning Shu's position, Yu Cheng's scheme, you still can't draw an outline of any of these questions. How should I let Blaze know? Hey, you know I can tell from that look on your face. Come on, what's our next move exactly? Blaze, about yesterday. Forget about it. I know, it's my duty types gets the urge to do the little weird stuff now and then. Not my circus. I'm not arguing. Just don't ever tell me any stupid crap like I'm sending you back to your home to your safety. Again, because You're still trying to ditch me? You can do it, Kingslayer. You can. You got 9 4-stars? Yeah, that sounds about right. Still got an hour left? Okay, that's not horrible. Do you have any nodes that you guys can do? Or are you guys already caught up? Blaze, trust me. I will see this case through to end. But you can't stick around and buy Zhao any longer than this. Do as I said. Leave within 2 days. Head to the Longman office first. But you can't stay there you can't stay there too long either. So once you've reorganized, get back on the road straight away and leave Yan as soon as... over my dead body. You don't trust me to keep investigating? I mean, I do. But you're out of rank. You're out of a job. How are you going to investigate? I'll think of something. If Yu Chen can resign and investigate in secret, then so can... I have an idea. Let's do a thing a little more thoroughly. What's your plan? Blaze pulls a letter from her pocket. You got Paradox Simulator? You got this. Worst case scenario, those guides for those. Like, yeah, figuring them out on your own is fun and everything, but right now, you're just trying to roll. It's the chance Mobufu gave her, and now it's both of their chances. Not like we're gonna get anywhere just running around town. We'll head to the Feast of 100 Delicacies, go straight to the True Lung, and ask him to explain all this. Damn, she's gonna go straight for it? Hey, it's been a minute! Your Imperial Majesty, the Ministry of Rites has drafted the official list of attendees for the Feast of 100 Delicacies. No, guides, not guys. Like, ways to do it. You just realized you're on the correct account for my channel? What do you mean? To mark the occasion, Victoria, Lithuanian, Laterano, and other such nations have sent us envoys with letters of celebration. Yeah, guide. So... there's kind of like mini missions per operator to figure out exactly how their skills work. And typically I like to figure them out on my own so that way I can actually learn how to use the skill properly. But at the same time, since they give you rolling currency, sometimes it's just better. There's a Gooning account? Oh man. I mean, doesn't everyone have one of those? For your Imperial Majesty's pursual. Your Imperial Majesty, the Ministry of War and Sui Regulator have finished drawing up joint battle plans. Also, for your Imperial Majesty's perusal. Yeah, go for it. You're more than welcome to. Yay! Congratulations, Joshua! Hands-on learner? You have no idea, man. If they're hot. Holy shit. Am I okay? Yes, I am okay. Welcome in, DJ. It is just for the voice acting. The coughing is because the character was coughing in game. I'm fine. The Ministry of Revenue was not consulted on this battle drain on labor and fiscal resources, nor the post-war preparations. How were the battle plans drafted? I can't say the name, but I'm fine with it. I'm probably not going to say the name because then YouTube gets angry. But I don't care. I know you and the Ministry of Revenue are both very busy. The Ministry of War simply want to stall some planes working on the manpower, the funding, the ration, and even the Ministry of Engineers' post-war repair expenses. And now you can read together with His Majesty, since we're having an audience and all. Logistics are calculable, but how many of Yan's people will bleed in this war? Is that a bill that you can work out so easily? So the Grand Tutor means to say, if you can't work it out, then no need to try? No, you're thinking only about logistics. He's thinking about the people. He's thinking about who's going to be left behind. It's autumn. How are the harvests in the north? Tahoe has resumed production ASAP following the disaster. Our harvest this year is more or less on par with previous years. In that case, what about next year? Your Imperial Majesty. A life measured in years, yet the stress feels ancient. We're running out of time. This involves the livelihoods of all Yan's people. I ask your Imperial Majesty to reconsider. Grand Tutor, the ministries have long discussed everything worth discussing. It's about time we made up our minds. His Majesty decree is made. We simply await his proclamation at the Feast of 100 Delicacies. You do not start this war! It's growing late. It looks to rain. The two of you can leave. May we be excused. This is not worth this war. This is a horrible idea. The man behind the curtain lifts his gaze. In this desolate palace, 3 banquet seats lay out in a row by his side, and one of them truly is showing its age. Yeah, I just know, so a little behind the scenes. If I say certain words, YouTube gets a little angry with me. And then someone has to, review the VOD, is my understanding. Which takes a while. And I don't know if it's like AI or what does it now, but basically it needs to be checked afterwards. And they're like, okay, it's just something stupid, and they're usually fine with it. But that ruins all the monetization, everything. And I usually don't care. But the reason I care is it wants to automatically add ads every 2 minutes, and I hate that. I don't want, like, ads every 2 minutes. I rather, like, I put it for 30 minutes because I think that's fair. Like, okay, you guys get, like, a good chunk, and then maybe, like, 1 or 2 ads, whatever. I don't care. But every 2 minutes, they want to add it. They want to make sure that it's just full of it. Every single time I stop to take a breath, they're like, ad break. Ad break. Which is why I try not to say it. Nah, don't worry about it. Yeah, it's huge corporate greed. Ads are always random. You can actually change that. One guy! Look, man. Girls are girls. Pretty girls are pretty girls. Faintly, a sigh. Hey yo. Trust is ready to come out of nowhere. I'm soaked. Welcome back, Kingslayer. Yeah, I don't mind. I just won't say the name. Just because, well, I'm not gonna lie. It has slipped out once or twice, but I don't want to make the corporate overlord angry. Autumn drizzles and cold snaps. We'll be out of fresh vegetables in a few days at this rate. I didn't even get to rustle up this year's winter clothes. Chef, if we're forced to start our winter pickles now, get your mess of stuff out of the storehouse as soon as... Chef? Blaze? Xingzu? Where'd everyone go? Exactly! Pretty women make everything fair! The ever-lively kitchen is presented deserted. All cookware tiled away. The cramped space seems like a good bit wider like this. The only present is a pot of soup boiling on the stove. Did they take him away? Is Homie in danger? I'm worried. You sure are lucky. Oh, he's back! He's back! All my years at the Judicial Review Office, And you're the first I've seen who has had the chance to get out of this damn prison alive. I myself never expected it to turn out this way. That's what's wrong with all your clerical types. Always living for the day, never thinking about the consequences. It is! It's crazy to think there's been 6 years of ARKNIGHTS. It's so nice. I was watching the new episode of Panty and Stocking earlier. It's crazy to see how much Yosar has changed in that time. Because they're now in the credits for that as well. They were helping with that. And it's something that's not rare. I constantly see Yostar helping with other animation studios and everything. And it's so nice. Put in a glass box. Look, man, Thorns can do whatever the hell he wants. That's my boy. All that time spent researching, all those years of blood, sweat, and tears, all for a dish at the feast and one very angry lung. It caused quite the ruckus and ended up here. Are you happy? It is as you say. Panda, welcome in! But my deeds were loyal and just. This, I know. My consequence is clear. Ren, if you're not sure, so first of all, today is the last day to do a roll on the limited banner. If you're not sure whether you should roll in this banner, look at upcoming banners because the next one will probably be, what is it, a month from now? The homie's in here. You got off work? Okay, I hope you enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Relax. I know you've been working really hard. Watching Warhammer, your stream, playing ARKNIGHTS? Peak. I know there's a few people in here who love Warhammer. I still haven't gotten into it. That's a different story. I'm trying to get over something with it, but hopefully. Next banner, there's a lot of good banners upcoming. So it's easier for Ren, I will say, because Ren is a newer player. They just started playing this year. So he has a lot of rule currency, but at the same time, be careful. The Dark Angels, there's Arson. Welcome in. Red, welcome in. Next banner? What is next banner? Let me check really quick. I know the next operator that I'm going to roll for is Vampire. She's so cute. Enchilada? Yeah, the next one is the joint operation, which I'm not going to roll for. I already have everyone there. Actually, I don't think I have him. I don't have Midam, but whatever. I don't really care. But Enchilada is the next new operator. And then we have Eblana, which I'm gonna die. Those are back to back. Summer special banner? What do you mean? Jace, welcome in. Yeah, we have some time. We also have Monster. Yeah, we have a Blana, Monster, and Enchilada in between that. It's a... Oh. And then we have a... I'm going to have to roll for Exu Alter just because she's a limited. But I'll be honest. That is like my lower priority as much as she's a limited just because of everybody else. Eblana is wife. Eblana is wife. I think the community's been calling her Enchilada for a while. Just like Eblana becomes Ebanana. Did I hear Enchilada? Yeah, yes. It's a nickname. It's not really her name. Akilda, I think is her actual name. Let me look it up really quickly. I'm sorry, I'm off topic, but you guys know me by now. Entelekia. Entelekia, that's what it is. Air in real life? I mean, you can pull that, but if you're struggling, that is a true skill issue. Yeah, we honestly, technically it's on topic. Technically it's still ARKNIGHTS related. I will always do that. Iguana? I could see that too. Those who peer into the fun ponds and find omens and see omens. So what comes next in your plans? No, I figured it was. It's a good game to play though. I'll recommend it. But I am very biased, I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy it and it makes me really happy. The order of transfer has already been issued. I'll be joining the diplomatic mission to Victoria in 3 days. After all that happened, I can no longer stay in Baizhou. These arrangements are the fruit of Minister Ning's efforts. Victoria? How are you supposed to get to Victoria with a body like yours? To be favored with the pardon is all I need to ask for. Besides, I can't consider going to Victoria returning home. Can you really? I remember saying your wife and child had already passed away, no? Yes. It's been many years since that day. Wait, what do you mean they passed away? What? Even if I did believe you, do you think other people will? A new story continue later? Are you talking about Enfield? If you can remember, things that happened back then, so can others. Do you know how many eyes will be watching you when you return? What am I to do? Please, speak plainly. I will say this. I haven't even read their best chapters. If you want to really get into it, Lone Trail was being complimented for the writing. Oh, I need Enfield. I need Enfield so bad. I was able to get into the alpha. I wasn't able to get to the beta, but I was able to get into the alpha. And I was absorbed. Could not stop playing. Lend me your life, my friend. That unvarnished truth you crave? I will give it to you. Yes, definitely play it. I recommend it. The first time I came to Baizhou to further my studies left a deep impression on me. Skyscrapers that bloated out the heavens, an unending sea of brilliant lights. And in the center of all those lights was a forbidden city. 1,000 feet tethered, its lofty heights unseen from the ground. My teacher said this is where policy was decided, where every decree was handed down, each one affecting the lives of untold commoners, a duty heavier than mountains. And thus, it is here that every student can put use to all they've learned. I believe it's stage 7. Is Enfield going to release next month? I thought Enfield... Okay, I haven't seen much notifications. I know it's going to be coming out in China first. And I did think it was in August, but I'm not 100% sure. I know a lot of people have added each other, especially in the Discord, for regular ARKNIGHTS as well. Just be aware that if you do join the Discord, it's 18+. And thus, it is here that every student can put to use what they have learned. To serve the land and the people. But when I stood here, in the flesh, facing that palace of edifice and high walls, I felt a chill sap away my breath. You've arrived early, Mr. Liang. Miss Ning? You seem surprised. Do you not wish to see me? Hardly. I simply had not heard you would also be attending the Feast of 100 Delicacies, Miss Nin. Yeah. Well, to be fair, Joshua, right now, at least for the alpha and beta, the story doesn't mean anything because it could change. And I kind of hope it does change. just because compared to regular Arknights, it seemed very superficial, if you understand what I mean. And I missed the depth, but then again, that might change. Minister Ning is ill, so for this year's feast, the Minister of Rights had no choice but to send me to attend in his stead. It was a rather last-minute decision, so I did not have time to tell you, my lord. I suppose that leaves us equals in silence, since it seems you've never planned to tell me you were attending either. Tama, hello! See the slave factories? Holy! I am merely here as part of my work. I do not wish to bother you, Miss Ning. I'm suddenly reminded how, aside from Shangshu, we have not met for the better part of a year. Several of my letters to you during that time received no answer. You're not wrong, Tama. You're not fully wrong, but we don't say it out loud. Shh, shh. It's our little secret. Oh no. Child factories are back, man. Distracted operators, no rest. Dude, there's gonna be so many accidents. So many people are gonna lose their limbs just getting sleepy and accidentally putting their arms where they're not meant to be. It can be hard to put words on paper, and I find myself often mirrored in official business. I've neglected maintaining my side of the conversation. I cannot deny your blame, Miss Ning. Wherein have I mentioned blaming you, my lord? During your time as magistrate, even the smallest needs of your hometown never left your thoughts. Now with expanded duties, the concerns only have increased. But for some reason, after only 6 short months, I feel as though we have become estranged. Okay, so the Rainbow Six operators have not left the office since I put them in there. And I noticed that like 3 months later, they have not rested at all. They were sent to a different world and immediately just got put into office duty, and now they're like, shit. Oh my god, I hate my life. They became salarymen. As if there's some things we cannot say to the other. Nah, they love it there. Dude, I made them Japanese salarymen. It's so over. Because they aren't in Rainbow Six anymore. Oh man, couldn't be worse. Yeah, I believe it. They have not moved. I don't have to ever worry about their stamina there. Putting that aside for a moment, this is the first time you're attending the feast, yes? Yes. My earliest years were spent in Shangshu, so I had little opportunity to take part in government events like this. Dude, they could sleep under those bags, because they're going to need to. Major topics are often deliberated upon during these feasts. The question this year is, what decision will His Majesty make in regards to the war? I dare not make any sort of wild conjecture on His Majesty's thoughts. But you are a clever man, Mr. Liang. Your conjectures are always correct. You did in fact have something on your mind the other day, and you wanted to discuss it with your grandfather, did you not? I dare not lie to you, Miss Ning. Okay, can you guys stop subtly flirting and get to the point? Like, if you guys want to make out, do it, but what the fuck, man? Phase it how you will. I'm always happy to hear your wish to see me. Holy shit, man! But I'm afraid that for you, I've never been someone to be trusted or to entrust things with. One-sided? One-sided? I'm sorry, guys. Gonzo, welcome in! I believe there are many that may misunderstand, Miss Ning. I do not mean to blame you. Who among us does not detest the murky secrets of bureaucracy where these robes were draped over us? But now, we must navigate all this wheeling and dealing, like it or not. Oh god, arson! This is your shit! Oh no! Star-crossed lovers! But they have to put duty first! Oh, it's so over. go! Good luck at work, Strat! You're absurdly into this? I know you are! I may not be close to the center of the court, but there is one thing even I know. It is difficult to speak the truth, and even more difficult to make others believe you when you are speaking the truth. Once you enter the palace walls, the word sincerity means less than nothing. But all I've ever shown you is sincerity, Miss Ning. Damn! Damn! Oh my god. Oh, it's so over for you, Arson. No matter what may come, I've always hoped you would remember. Yeah, just kiss already! We should take our seats now, Mr. Liang. Let us head inside. I like how these NPCs, they just were flirting. That's all they did in this event. They just added that to show, like, here, look at these two flirting. Come on, step on it. Check over your ingredients one last time when you're done. The guests are already seated. We need to start serving as soon as the order comes in. Oh, man. Star-crossed lovers, Gonzo, there's a lot of things your love life seems to be. It's not that. What did you miss? Flirting. Flirting. Oh, absolutely, Nathan. Without a second thought. But oh my god. Here's the thing. This isn't, that wasn't even Goonie. That was Gosling. What are you talking about? Inspect all your ingredients. Check on the stews and soups while you're at it. The bliss soup on the stove at number 90. I don't know how, but the color seems to be a bit off. What? How many times I said cut the ingredients into finger width cubes? No more, no less. It's supposed to be on fire for 20 hours. No breaks. Someone must have screwed up. Move aside. I'll have a look. Oh god, that's horrible. Kick their ass, Tama. Hey, over here. Why are you wearing those clothes? Scare people won't notice you or something? I do like the outfit change. Formal dress for formal occasion. I had to keep these clothes at home just in case. 20 hours? Some soups will take more than 20 hours. Some soups takes multiple days. The chat's very well of your type, Gonzo. Holy shit. Emo? No, I think it's supposed to be like a chef thing. This is the opposite of emo. What are you talking about? Wait, are you talking about her outfit? I mean, I don't think you should follow any of ARKNIGHTS' outfits for how you should dress practically. But this is a kitchen. Don't you have anything more suitable to put on? No. Hey! Is disguising yourself not something natural for district officers? That's your type, man. We know your type. Okay, good luck, Ren. What nonsense are you talking about? Deputy Minister Judicial Review Office is not something undercover ghost that I have found myself sneaking around a lot lately for some reason. You got this, man. Yeah, she usually has her face visible. She's currently hiding because she did resign. And technically, she's not supposed to be doing any of this. Not technically, she absolutely is not supposed to be doing any of this. Alright, enough muttering. Change to these clothes. You follow the army of waiters in the banquet area when they're serving up dishes. Then change back into your fancy robes when you can. Fine. This kind of infiltration really does make me a little nervous. No, we know what's your type. You did not hear that correctly. You said you were going to stand up to see the justice restored. So if you make the Trulong mad, is he going to have you arrested right away, or is he going to... You see, I'm autistic, but I'm not book talk. I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm just autistic. There is a tradition to remonstrate during the Feast of 100 Delicacies. Besides, we're going to request reopening of old case due to inclusive evidence. Why would the true lung be mad at me? Damn. Although, there is one thing. Which is? Have you ever thought about what if the truth we managed to dig up in this case turned out to be complete opposite of what we thought? I mean, the truth is the truth. You never know what you're going to find. If you knew what you were going to find, you wouldn't be asking these questions. What if you found everything around you was one big lie? What are you talking about? Didn't we do all this to get the truth in the first place? If it's a lie, we'll smash it into pieces. Why the hesitation? We've come this far already. What choice do we even have? Okay. Blaze. I think your father, he was likely a good man. Huh? Why this all of a sudden? Promise me this. If something unexpected happens, you must take care of yourself first. Shh! Someone's coming! Hide! Under the stove! That's a horrible place to hide. I mean, you got both of them, Ren, didn't you? Yes! Yes! He's back! Is everything ready? Ready, chef! These longevity noodles you were in charge of making may be simple, but these are still vital for the feast. Make no mistakes while preparing them. Understood. You. Though I do not know why Shifu did not wish to come to the feast. I believe he had reasons to choose you. The potential doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be honest, Ren. Like, it's nice to get potential up for someone you really like, but it's not vital for the gameplay. Have you not checked what the potential does? Usually the potential just reduces the DP cost. Like, I have most people at pot 1. Pot 13 moves? So the way you verify, there's a verify here that you have to make sure you click, and it'll DM you a gotcha thing. Myrtle's the only pot that matters. And then after that, you just have to click the check mark to make sure. Everyone gets confused. The instructions, it should be at the top. It should let you know exactly how to verify. You just gotta read it. But I know Ian does not know how to read. This is why we're doing this event this way. I think everyone's told you that, Ren. I'm pretty sure Strat has mentioned it too. But yeah, potential doesn't really matter. It's nice, but it's not vital to have. I'll show you in a second what I mean. Once the feast is over, I'll give you the opportunity to take on my mantle. Huh? Me? Not happy to hear that. There's a lot of chefs who will pinch themselves awake if you were to tell, if they were told they were going to be your apprentice. Oh my god, I can't talk anymore. But I don't understand. Why are you entrusting with all the skills you've learned your entire life to only one person? Nonsense. Do you know how many just examinations of Lung Defu head chef puts their prospective students through before they choose an apprentice? Not to mention that the fact that my own Shifu was the one who penned the book of foods with recipes of all 4 major cuisines and served us well for decades worth of feast. Out of hundreds of chefs in Dingfeng Lu's kitchen who have honed their craft many years, Shifu chose me to take the reins. Just me. Generations of exquisite artisanship in these hands. You let anybody smudge it? No, but you end up increasing who knows your culture and history by teaching more people. Yes, you can teach one person, but by teaching one person, it's more likely to get lost. But no matter how exquisite the artisanship is, you're making a dish for people to eat. What I mean is, do teaching a single apprentice who's as good as you really more important than teaching a bunch of chefs who can do a decent job? The more you teach, the more you can cook. Which means even more of you can enjoy the taste of your food or something. Blaze, she can cook one dish, but she passed his test. And part of it, I think it's because who her father is. And who kind of sponsored her. That's enough of your disrespectful rubbish. Focus on your noodles. Have the preparations been made? Yes! Oh, the armor's back. It's so peak. It's so good. Human has entered the highest state of alert, and the city defenses are all in position. The citizens have been evacuated, leaving 100,000 soldiers and 3,000 Tianshi able to take the field at any time. They await your orders. That's a lot. That's a lot, man. Okay. Let us see the moon's wax or wane in our favor tonight. General, the Grand Commander's messenger has arrived. At this hour? You're so confused? When you hop into the server, under rules, there should be a tab that says verify here. If you can't find it, it says verify here. When you click the verify button, it DMs you. And it gives you a capture. You have 2 minutes to basically complete that. Where's the message then? He did not have one. All he had delivered was a box of mooncakes. Ooh, I want mooncakes now. He said the Grand Commander only had one thing to say to you, General. Eat them while they're hot. Don't let them get cold. It's so cool. Oh, because we're in a state of war. Remember, they are considering going after all the Sui. That's what they're designing. The Lung is deciding whether or not they're going to go to war. Yeah, yeah. I know! Can we just have the slow burn romance? You received my notice, Lord Zoa. There he is. It has been a while. Are you faring well? You. No need to be so tense. This pawn shop has long since closed its doors. No one will be bothering us. I'm sorry it keeps giving you issues. Gee. Why meet me alone? Shouldn't I be asking you that, Lord Zoa? What do you mean? I opened this pawn shop on a rim and was staying in Baizhou. And for a time, business was booming. What is he doing? What is he doing? Every day would see customers bringing some sort of curios, scrolls, precious baubles, and odd gemstones. In the end, many of them were taken by my wandering younger brother and placed within his garden. The most curious thing was all these customers who came to the shop had one thing in common. They were looking for me. Yeah, I get it, Gonzo, but like those two, I think it's tragic slow burn. I think they put duty before love. Ugh. Oh no, they're ready for that. They're ready for like the nation to burn for it. But they want to risk it, and they took Chia away from me. They took Gia away from me. I don't have my baby girl. Hopefully we can bring her back. I have slight hope after the live stream that we did the watch along for. But I'm terrified. I'm so scared. I can't lose another one. I'm so attached to the Sui. You think far too highly of yourself. Well, since you have come to see me, does that mean you have something to discuss, Lord Zua? Perhaps I could answer one or two questions plaguing you. All I want to know is, why have you come to Bai Zhao? If the convict has decided now is the time to declare war on Yan, all that awaits him is death and destruction. But I'm sure he knows that already. Indeed, my elder brother is skilled at the art of the gridded board and naught else, though it is formidable and well-honed skill at it. Do you still remember the Shanghai Zong who appeared in Yumin Longzhou? During the sewer regulators' analysis of the incident, we noted traces of another Fairmont's proxy actions. Wang is suspected to be involved. What are you trying to say? I'm sure you remember, Lord Zhao, that during that hunt of 1,000 years ago, the fair men of Yan were either put to the sword or banished. Really quickly, I just noticed something in G. This little slut. Do you guys see this square right here and like these right here? This little slut, he knows what he's doing. He leaves just like a little bit uncovered. Oh my god. I had not noticed that. Has a sewer regular ever wondered, considering my brother was able to find one of them, could he, perhaps, found more than just one? That's a tummy window. 1 second. Give me 1 quick second. My mom is like spamming me. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just making sure everything is okay. Oh, I see. She's trying to pick things for us to do. We're doing a cruise and she's like rushing me. 1 second. I'll put it for you guys in a be right back screen. I may get a little distracted again. I apologize. She called me right before stream because she found a really good deal on this trip that she wants to do with me. She keeps messaging me about it. And because the deal is like time sensitive, she's like super excited about it. I just didn't expect it to be right now. Typically I want her to decide, but she really wants my input. But we'll see what happens. She's funny. She cracks me up. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm gonna get off topic here and discuss it a little bit. Originally, we were gonna go and try to see the Northern Lights, but it seems like we'll be doing Greece instead. So we're looking at that. She's been wanting to do Greece for a long time, so I'm actually really excited for it. Yap sesh. Yeah, you guys get a little bit of yap sesh. Northern Lights is still on my bucket list, but it seems like I'll have to wait a little bit longer. But I'm okay with that. I still get to go and see something, which is really nice, and it's really nice for her to take me. Alright, let's get back to it. During the many years since the incident, the sewer regulars watch closely at every movement in Yan's borders, but they have never considered the possibility that one of the Wangchi stones might leave the country. Don't underestimate our intelligence network. The sewer regulars have never stopped keeping an eye on the Fairmen outside. If they have any sudden movements, the Fairmonologists will surely sense something. I'm sure they did. They should be on their way back to Yan about now. Oh, shit. Oh, she's still messaging me. She wants to do 2 countries. So she's trying to figure out the second one. Mama stream, please. She can't. She will dox me. Maybe one day. I will do a recording where it's edited. To discuss exactly what I do. No, Mama Sin will never get revealed. She will absolutely dox me. She will end up putting my entire address on the internet. We're not doing that. There are some VTuber mamas who could be like trusted. Mine is not one of them. Mine does not understand VTubers. If I showed her what I did, she'd basically be like, why do people watch that? Why do you look like a Chinese cartoon? She doesn't even understand anime. She calls them Chinese cartoons. We're not even getting into that. It's so bad. So, for my safety, you guys will never know Mama Sin. I'm sorry to break it to you guys. I'm sure they did. They should be on their way back to Yan about right now. Oh, yeah. No, she absolutely would tell everything. And too much. Please treat this information as my humble gift to you, Lord Zuo. How you use it is for you to decide. Why are you telling me this? You're the one who with the convict conspirators, so why tell us his plans? In truth, though I am indeed in collaboration with my brother, our hearts are not as one. We have our differences. He insists on seeing Victor decided. I, on the other hand, prefer doing business in a more amicable fashion. I don't even think they're embarrassing stories. Because here's the truth. I've told all the quote, embarrassing stories. She would basically talk about how much of a little shit I was. She would basically just discuss that. I don't even think it's embarrassing stories. She complained about me. I think the main reason why I would never do that as well, she knows kind of what I do, but I haven't even told her my YouTube channel or anything. Because I told her a little bit about it, and immediately she started talking to people about it, and I'm like, no, we're not doing that. Do not tell people what I do. That's not good. Like, I know you're just curious. You're like, this is a weird thing she's doing. But we're not going to discuss with strangers and your coworkers exactly who I am and what I do. Please, Mom, don't dox me. And she absolutely would. So she'll probably never come on because I'd want her to know what exactly is going on. And at the same time, I never want her to know exactly who I am. Yeah, don't dox me, bro, please. You're my mother. As for why I chose you, Lord Zool, I feel like we're kind of kindred spirits. What? I profess I have a skill in reading people. My intuition tells me that we will have opportunity to do business again, once again in the future. It is possible that the fate of us siblings will lie in your hands, Lord Zuo. Oh, to be able to chat with you on this festival day, even for but a moment. It's destiny at work. I hope that in the future you can see me as a man you can discuss things with. Yeah, you get it. What do you mean? Oh, no, I'm not doxing him today. Not yet. He's not here for me to dox. Hi, yo. What's wrong? Sorry, my hand's been cramped. Couldn't hold it steady. You seriously... Sorry, I'll go back to the kitchen and get a new one. Do it quick. The mandarins are all seated already. Once the Trulong arrives, the banquet will start. This is gonna become the bear. He's just gonna be in the back there. Why are you fucking me? Dude, okay, really quick, off topic again. Newest bear season disappointed me. Do you need help, madame? Madame? I'm here for the Feast of 100 Delicacies. They would be asking about her height? Damn, damn. Fake paid fan. Reloading paid fan. Welcome in, Punchy. Wait, no, paid chatter. That's what it was called. All the mandarins should have already been seated. May I ask why? Scum, welcome in. Wow, you made it just as Punchy came in. That's some stalker shit. Forgive me. I was late on the road here. I'll head in right away. Please wait a moment. Madame, please show us an invitation to the feast. Why? Is me stand here not an invitation enough? A routine inspection. I beg your pardon, madame. You've been here lurking, waiting? Holy. My lady, you dropped something of yours. You left in such a rush. How could you not notice you dropped something so important? Good thing I spotted it. You missed flirting. Ning and Liang were just hardcore star-crossed lovers flirting. And it has been peak. It was so peak. Literally just 2 minutes. Besides that, the Sui might die. I hope not. But there might be a war. I really hope not. Tensions are high. I think you were here when Lazy retired. Her and Blaze are undercover right now. Well, quote unquote undercover. And they're trying to talk to him about the truth. So there's a lot going on. No one's been taken by the police, but at the same time they're making sure that anybody who comes in here is actually supposed to be here. Man, this armor's so sick. Ah, Madame Tang of the Ministry of Revenue. Please forgive my earlier impotence. There are no further issues here, but the feast's about to begin. Please take your seat quickly as you can. The invitation is a forgery. It'll only work one time. Do take care when you're inside. I know you. You're one of the ladies in Ning Manor. I'm also a friend of Blaze. I spotted her name on the chef roster and guessed your plan. The rest, you simply have to beg forgiveness from the True Lung after meeting him. But don't you know? If this case is reopened, you'll be ruined. But But the ones most heavily implicated in this case will be Blaze, no? Didn't you already agree to help her to find the truth? What else is there to worry about? Besides, if you really do manage to pull the curtain on this, well, that's what I was after in the first place. Thank you. Sorry, gameplay's been done off screen. Despite all my years as a Mandarin, I rarely set foot in the Forbidden City. I see towers, palaces pressed against the sky, majestic and stately. I see a banquet of incomparable bounty, each and every seat filled. The lamps are as bright as day. Even the moonlight envelops them. But what I cannot see is who hid away these names. Who does not want the truth come to light? I suddenly recall the words. Will you be able to handle the truth? Yeah, okay, well thankfully you still have an entire week to do them. I still need to do one of the EX stages with for the what's it called? Pin? Badge? I can't remember what it's called. But I need to do the specific for that. I think it's 2. Yu Cheng, what exactly did you see? How strange. The feast already started, so why has Imperial Majesty not yet arrived? No need to panic. His Imperial Majesty is busy. Something urgent might have come up. All we can do is wait. I heard he's been ill for a while now. What has something to do with that? Shh! Stop blabbering. Yeah, medal, that's what it is. I full medal every event. Ever since I started doing that, like, that's been my new goal. That's been my challenge for me. I don't have every medal because obviously I joined a bit late. But that is what's going on. Am I winning? Yes, I think so. We got slow burn romance, so I think we're winning. Welcome back, Mr. Gray. Preposterous. Simply preposterous. Don't you know where we are? What right do you have to obstruct a court Mandarin? Yo! She's back! What's all this noise about? Romance? Bro, you missed it. Oh man. Random NPC romance. This man says assistant to Minister Tiangjian of Minister of Revenue, but we've already checked and every seat under Minister of Revenue is already accounted for. I am Tiangjian. None of he says rubbish. Look, do you see the seal in my hand? Whose name is on it? You don't bother reading the story. That's okay. That's what we're here for. That's fair. Honestly, it's not for everyone, but I have a lot of fun doing it. All fall silent. 3 blasts of the horn mark the 7th hour of the night. The moon shine brightly overhead. Their lights so clear they wash away all color. I'll be honest, I just want to see them more. I'm okay. I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to get a mini chapter for them, but I just want to see more. All rise. One by one, the mandarins stand, looking towards the center of the feast with bated breath. Waiting for one moment to be seated at the head of the table. I have something to report, Your Majesty. What the hell? A fire? Oh no! Fire. None knew where the burst of flame came from, but all it needed was a gust of autumn wind to engulf the entire banquet. The flicker flames act like a wild beast, brandishing their fangs and claws as they pace above the table. The wind blows and the beasts of fire grow and grow and grow with speed. The conflagration bloats and bulges, letting off unsettling noises. Something likened to a shouting, others to laughter. It really is. But the fact that there's a dragon terrifies me because the elder brother might be here. Or the second brother, whatever he is. The bizarre flames pour like a falling rain. Having already tainted the feast of 100 delicacies. They flilt and flicker as they climb up the faces of the panicked mandarins. What's going on? I think that was one. I'm not 100% sure. Fire! Fire! Assassins, protect His Majesty! Guards! Guards! If one of them die in this fire, it's over. It's over. It's so over. They cannot die. Put out the fire. Lock the dining area down. Take care. The source of this fire. Everyone, stay away from the wine and the cups. Fire that does not burn hot. Who did this? And what are they up to? Lin Kenya tries to calm down the panicked crowd, but her voice is quickly drowned out by the shouting and screaming. Oh, I'm gonna crash out so hard. Jared, welcome in. How you doing? In the midst of chaos, she spots a familiar face. Their eyes met for only a moment, but she's more sure than anything. That person saw her attempting to cross the line of propriety in front of all. But the target's not her. Blaze. What's going on? What's the sudden ruckus? This is bad. I heard some kind of demonic fire broke out in the banquet. No idea how it happened. That's a cute name. Welcome in, Pipperus. I like that. The guards have the dining area surrounded. No idea what's going on inside, or if His Majesty is hurt. They're talking about cutting the feast short. Lincoln Yun. We've been notified of an unknown person infiltrating the feast. We will now be conducting an inspection. I ask that everyone stay where they are and not move. Please cooperate. Damn it. What the hell happened over there where Lazy is? This is bad. I can't leave her to fend for herself. I need to go take a look. You there! Stop moving! What do I do? What do I do? I can't get in a fight here? No time to think, damn it. After her! First Battalion, 5th Battalion, see off the southern entrance. 7th and 9th, close the northern gate. Everyone else, sweep the palace from south to north. If you find anyone suspicious, arrest them immediately. Our intel says there's at least 2 culprits working together to ruin the feast, so take care. So many guards. What a pain. What kind of trouble did you manage to get yourself into here, Lazy? Sounds like you haven't gotten caught yet, at least. So where the hell are you? This palace is too big. Why are you here? Shh! I thought you had just wanted to ask His Majesty to reopen the case. How did it come to this? I don't know either. The fire's not our doing. But the timing. You need to leave right away. There's no talking your way out of it if they find you. What I need to do is save Lincoln Young. Let me go look for her. How can I ask you to do something that dangerous? I'm more familiar with the Forbidden City than you are. Even if I do get caught, I'll have some leeway to explain myself. Sulfur and Indian? I get it. She's a cutie. I can't really blame you for that. She's adorable. I can't wait for her to eventually get a skin. I know it's going to look so good. Don't worry. I'll find her. But you still don't trust me. What? Still angry at me? Of course not. She really is. Head to the southern exit before the guard seals it off. We're meeting up at a restaurant once we're all out of here. Okay. You take care too. Wait, did the soldiers manage to get a good look at you? Yeah, I think so. That's not good. Oh, I know. Let's swap clothes. Come on, get them off. Ma'am. I think that's her sister, but ma'am. Ah! I saw someone running away up ahead. Over there. Nah. Another hit it and quit it. They're all hit it and quit it to me. The dining area has been cleared out. Deputy Minister Lind wouldn't be here. But who started all of this feast? I hope Blaze managed to make it out by now. Who knocked her out? And why do they look so dope? Why is she here? These two. Is this fate at work? I don't want all of them. I just want most of them. Look like it's not too far away now. I think you just like armor punchy. Wonder how things are going over on their side. Found you. Who's there? So it was you. Damn, that's one hell of a sword. You're not dressed like your average soldier. What are you, a general? Save the chatter. So you're the one Lin Kuyan has been hiding behind her back. But why would she bring you to the Forbidden City? So I know it's impolite to barge in on someone else's banquet, but would you believe me to say if we're not here to do we didn't mean anything bad by it? What I'm trying to say is, this is all a misunderstanding. There's no misunderstanding here. The Pure Guard have searched for you for 40 years. You are her descendant. Oh. What are you talking about? Whose descendant? Who's her? You really don't know? No. It seems like you're not lying. All this time you've been hidden away and nobody thought to tell you about your history? Got me there. I'm pretty curious about it, not gonna lie. Anyone I can ask about? But seriously, the Imperial Guard? Looking for me? I see, that's why he lied about his wife and daughter being dead. His daughter wasn't dead, but it's best if everyone thought she was. Dude, Steam Night was sick! 40 years ago, only a single child was unaccounted for in the family of the treasonous Mandarin. What are you talking about? Please, I need to confirm something. You were born in 1062 in Victoria, right? Yes, from as far as back as I can remember, I lived in Victoria. Your father seemed to be spending a lot of time pursuing a certain truth in the last few years of his life. What if you found out everything around you was one big lie? What? You're talking nonsense! Bizou! You're a person of interest. We'll figure out what to do with you after questioning. Come with me. Forget that! Yo, that's sick! Good luck! I don't know why it's giving you so many troubles. You're no weakling, it seems. I might not be able to take you in without hurting you. If you don't wish to be harmed, then surrender immediately. I'm not in the mood for jokes right now. That's canonically you! Panting heavily. Didn't I tell you to save yourself if something happened? Lincoln Young. Lincoln Young's eyes meet Blaze. She understands what has happened, but she has to offer. All she has to offer is silence. She turns to stand in front of Blaze, shielding her. Your deed as the Judicial Review Officer worthy of my respect, Deputy Minister Lin. And I was kind enough to remind you before. It seems you've decided to completely ignore my warning. I'm perfectly aware of what I'm doing. I don't need your reminders. You know who she really is. You go so far to protect the descendant of the treacherous Mandarin. Why? For the truth. The truth you're all afraid to talk about. Lincoln Yan! What are you two talking about? What do you mean? I'm the descendant of a traitor? My dad. Who is he? Why did he die? Forgive me. I was planning to tell you everything after tonight. But it seems now is no good time. I will make it up to you later if you'd like. Provided we make it out of here alive, that is. She'll be coming with me tonight. As long as I'm here, she will not. Forget that! You will need 3 of you to simply You'll need 3 of you to simply obscure me. Obstruct me. Oh my god. 3? So specific. Oh my god. Lincoln Yun! Go already. A burst of lightning blasts open a hole in the palace wall. Before the dust has even settled, a somewhat gentler blast of energy strikes Blaze. She's sent flying out of the Forbidden City, falling towards a distant patch of ground. Blaze has done this sort of high-altitude leaps countless times as a form of dynamic entry to battlefield, or whatever happened to need her. She has never once felt fear. She believed in her own strength, and in many friends. There's never been any confusion in her mind either. She knew who she was. She knew where she must go. She knew what she must believe in. There is no plot that can hold her in heat, just like the mist of dawn cannot hide away the sun. But now, what awaits her is no longer solid ground, but an endless abyss. She closes her eyes. Woman, are you trying to get yourself killed? Where? Ningyan lies on the bed, her breathing faint. The crutch in the old man's hand shudders, and he nearly falls over. After having seen so many things across so many years, he thought that nothing more in this world could shock him. His lips open and close, yet try as he might, he can make no sound. Till someone in the shadows begin to speak first. She yet lives. Show me his face! It's you. Stay your steps, Mr. Ning. Come no closer. You never saw me tonight, and she never left the house. But why? She intruded upon the feast of 100 delicacies. She was with that girl when I discovered her. Yeah, I could take him. Totally could take him. Different way than what you mean, but absolutely. If she had run into anyone else, she might not be alive. Impossible. 40 years. I can't believe it's you again. 40 years ago, you left her here. Wait. Didn't she get left by Blaze's dad? Is he alive? Now you save her life once more. Save her from a terrible fate. Fate. This must be fate. There's no escaping it. There never was. I did not leave her here for her sake. It was you who saved her, Mr. Ning. You once again swore an oath to never let anyone know the truth of this case in exchange for her name. But it seems you are now wavering when it comes to past vows. The true Lung will know of tonight's events. The choice is yours, Mr. Ning. Someone so then why did oh god, you're not wrong. A gust of wind, and it was like nobody was even there. We don't know yet, but it might be Blaze's dad. It doesn't show the thing? That's weird. The old man stands in stunned silence. His day is interrupted as he hears a sound coming from outside the courtyard walls. A sound like roaring, like weeping, like admonishment. I must be going mad. It's autumn. Why do I hear cicadas? Where? How did I get here? Oh, finally awake, I see. I knew you were the one tough feline. Look at you, as lively as a fin on the line. Jan was making a fuss about calling a doctor. He was shouting so hard he forgot what time it was. How long was I out? Wait, where are they? Wen King Yun. Did Nin Yin come by here? Seriously, how'd I get here? Alright, slow down. I don't even know where to start with all these questions. Last night? Has she been out for an entire day? Last night I was on my way to the night market to get some cheap veggies when I found you lying down in the middle of the street. Thought you were drunk at first. I was worried you'd freeze to death or something, so I brought you back here. You were cursing up a storm in your sleep. Hypocrite this, swindler that, and a lot more besides. I don't know where you managed to learn such creative Yanese. The Ninja you mentioned, and whoever this Ling King Yun is. Never seen them before, so I don't know if they are here. I need to go find them. Stop, girl. Whoa, where are you going? The Forbidden City. I just saw a whole bunch of guards patrolling around there. You think you can still get in? I don't care, I have to go. Who do you think you're gonna find after having lost yourself like that? What are you talking about? Just speaking the truth here. You lost yourself, yeah? You don't know where yourself has gone, where it's wandered off to. You hear a few words from someone else, and wouldn't you know it? You barely even know your own name, much less who you are. Hey, you made it in? Good job. Such absurdity. A tangerine seed is blown from Jiangyang to Jianbei, where it takes root and yields fine fruit. We'll let the seed grow so well than Jianyan or Jianbei, but decades worth of rain and sun. I'm like double checking. That's crazy. No, he has not made it in yet. It at least hasn't told me that he's verified. I unfortunately don't think we're there yet. It's ultimately the same fruit. Jiangyang and Jianbei might not be the same place, but an orange is an orange. Doesn't matter where you eat it. No, wait, Nathan? No. This is not my husband. This is homie. I do not want to marry this guy. I do not want to sleep with this guy. I'm pretty sure for when it comes to Sui, he is like the equivalent of a teenager. He is a homie. I will vibe with him. Yeah, this is homie who cooks. I will vibe with him and that is it. It's never given someone this many problems. I will say that much. It's ultimately the same fruit. Jiangyang and Jianbei may not be the same place, but an orange is an orange. Doesn't matter where you eat it. All things begin. All things end. There's outer truth and then there's inner truth. Once you figure that out, you can go back to asking your questions. Let's see. No, not verified yet. Technically, he is hundreds of years old, or at least 100. But when it comes to his race, he's not an adult. You. Do you know something about all this? What do you know? Tell me. What do I know? I'm a chef. All I know is how to season my ingredients. How to boil stuff, stir fry stuff, regular fry stuff. Oh, right. Seeing you remind me of something. Weren't you trying to find authentic tangerine cakes? I think I know how to make those. Damn. Damn. Yeah, there you go, Nathan. For all purposes, he is basically a teenager. So this is not husband. We're not into that. Oh my god. We might finish it today. We have 8, 9, 2 for 9, I believe. And then ST3. Exactly, Strat. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this one and then take a tea break. So that way I can make more tea because I'm very low. And then we'll come back and do 8 after. 1 tangerine cake. To go, please. Oh, you're here. Sending it to Victoria this time as well? No, not sending it. I need to go back right away. Though it's hard to say if I can even go back. This time. Just a snack for the road. Wow, your cough's kind of pretty bad. I don't think you should be eating sweets right now. I'll boil you up a bowl of loquat soup. I'm fine. It's not to do with my lungs. Doesn't matter whatever the problem is. You gotta take care of yourself. You seen a doctor about it? God damn it, Strat. Yes. I don't have much time left, apparently. I say I'm beyond having to mind what I eat. Huh? It's fine. Everyone has to die someday. I've done pretty much everything I need to get done. How can you say something like that? Didn't you still have family in Victoria? They're waiting for you to go home. Yes, I held on to hope that I could see them again. But it seems that won't be happening. I might have been a useless good-for-nothing my entire life. But at least I can say I haven't disgraced what little ideals and righteousness I still have in me. But only now that I'm at the end that I realize I owe them far, far too much. Isn't that just how people are? Things like that happen from time to time. If you try to be perfect people pleaser, you're a fool. Oh no, it's not actually that. My bad. But surely, you still want to go home, right? Apparently I can just cough and sneeze on command though. I want to see them. But if I don't, they'll have easier lives. That's just how people are. If you want to get something done, you need to put something down. What a talent. What a useless talent. Everyone has to put their things down, so I should too. Yo! I knew you could get him! Good job! Okay. Sending good jujus for you to get Blaze Altar too. I've been in your care for so many years now, young chef. Even my final few words, my reverie of mine, is for your ears only. Then? Is there still something you want? I want... Joshua, are you dyslexic maybe? Like legit asking. Because like no one's had this much trouble. No, remind me later. I don't want to update to Windows 11 right now. Why do you keep asking when I'm mid-stream if I'd like to update to Windows 11? Are you an AI? You need to pay more attention. Look at the spot you swept. It's still covered in ash. Make sure not to miss any corners either. Anything dirty has to be cleaned. We're moving out soon. We cannot leave any trouble for the house's next owner. Shh, shh, it's okay, it's okay. No, it keeps asking me to update. And like, I know I have to eventually, because like Windows 10 is going to finish getting updates, and I know I'm going to have to do it for games and stuff, but I don't want to do it yet, because not every game supports Windows 11 yet. Maybe Joshua was never real. Maybe the real Joshua was the friends we made along the way. Hunter Fox, welcome in. It's been a minute. How you doing? It's rather late, Mr. Ning. Where are you heading off to? Oh, don't mind me. Just going out for a walk. If Rivals and Peak handles it, then it's good enough. I'm not gonna lie. I also need to back up my assets, because I'm scared I'll lose all my streaming assets. Mr. Ning's been acting really odd today. Why does he spend his mid-autumn festival watching us clean the house instead of gazing at the moon? That's enough questions out of you. Focus on your sweeping. With such brilliant moonlight tonight, we should give it a pristine spot to land on. Will we ever see a rival stream? I've done a rival stream. I only play comp now usually, though. That's the only thing. Wait, you got you 3 times in a row? Sorry, I sent too good of jujus. How did I get here? Grandfather's study? Her mind lurches on the edge of consciousness. She feels as though she has forgotten something important. An old book lies upon the desk in silence. Annals of Yan, Volume 124, Supplement 17, 1062. Is there such a book in the Imperial Historical Records? Grandfather? It's been years since there was a criminal thrown in the 5th floor of this prison. What's the story tonight? Assassinating someone in the court. The Imperial Guard themselves are dragging the culprit here. Gambling stream when? Maybe I'll do another Zenless stream. We can gamble then. So, since I haven't talked much about... I think I've talked about it before. My tradition for rolling in Arknights is first thing when I wake up, and I have to roll in bed alone. If anyone bothers me, it's ruined. It has to be one of those situations where first thing I wake up, I don't care if I have family visiting. I don't care if there's friends over. I don't care what's going on. Everyone leaves me alone so I can roll. And I roll then, and that's how I've guaranteed everything so far. One day it will ruin me, but so far that's how it's worked. You could give a honestly, screenshot it to a friend maybe? You could give a screenshot, like, for the 2 minutes that you're allowed in server. What a ruthless... Shh. Don't think too hard about it. Don't ask too many questions. Just keep a close eye on the culprit. You and I won't be enough to fix any mistakes. Never! Never! You'll never get in a Pikmin stream again. I was so stressed. It seems that everything I've run into since my return to Baizhou has been part of some grand plan. A trail of clues laid out in front of me like bait, leading towards a dead end. Doom we'll get back to. Not only was the perpetrator highly skilled in Kung Fu, but also had an intimate knowledge of the Judicial Review Office layout. They must have been working with Yu Cheng for quite some time. Yu Cheng asked you to take notes during his trial. This is why you stand here now, and is the reason I cannot allow you to participate any further. Whatever Yu Cheng's plan, you're most certainly a part of it. I'm gonna check really quickly. Come on, Josh, you can do it. Uma Musume? I hate to say it, but I'm wearing down. I hate to say it! Peggle stream? You guys already know the deal for that. I think the only person who has met the requirement has been Pixa. So we still need 4 other people. Whatever Yu Cheng's plan, You're most certainly a part of it. Deputy Minister Lin, surely you wouldn't ask if you didn't know the answer already. Can you not see the truth? Or do you simply pretend because you don't dare to? What makes you so dead set on the case, Sensor Jishen? As the moon slowly sinks in the west, their light passes through the barred window and is scattered on the far wall of the cell. The night air condenses into dew, beating into Lin Qingyoung's brow. Lock in on what? So, we had a deal a long time ago because I don't want to play Peggle, but people kept asking for Peggle. I will play Peggle when 5 sinners have met a, like, realistic but difficult, what's it called? Workout goal. So, I know Pixa's was to be able to walk again after a surgery and everything. And he was able to make it. So, we need 4 more people, and that's what we're waiting for. Once 5 people have made it, we'll do the Peggle stream. Were it not for the son of Mold, this prison would actually be a good place to meditate. Indeed, while I was waiting here, I managed to figure out many things that have been on my mind. It was you who set the scrollery on fire. Was it an answer I gave you? Or one puzzled out beforehand? What's Peggle? It's just a game. We meet again, Deputy Minister Lin. Hey, I'm not in the mood to discuss snacks with you right now. I've got people to save. Do you need a workout goal to be able to do 100 push-ups in one set and 6 pack to be qualified? No, it has, like I said, it has to be a difficult or realistic question or realistic challenge. I know some people have like weight loss in mind. Some people have been able to get like a certain muscle definition. It's one of those things where it's up to you guys. It doesn't matter what it is. But more than anything, I mean, I didn't want to play it. People kept trying to figure out what it is that I wanted, like what they could do to get me to play. You're gonna do a 5K run? Hey! You can do that as your thing. Yo! Behua, holy shit. All that luck suddenly. But yeah, it can be whatever you want. The main thing I wanted more than anything, I will play games I don't want to play if it means you guys better yourselves. So I'm okay with that. If that's what it takes, I'm okay with that. The goal hasn't been met yet. Plays was hard. Usually the non-limited is harder for me. Calm down. Take it easy. Is there any use of being so high-strung when you have so much to do? What do you know? Okay, wait. That's not a difficult one, though. Starting the gym isn't anything. Being consistent and going, I will accept that, but you have to give a time frame. Actually, yeah, you're just 50 away. To your wallet, it was fair. Welcome back. All I know is that the heat ain't right. Don't take off the lid. You can't skip on a meals if you have something big to do. If you don't eat, you're not getting anything done. No, I'm not going to count it. You need to be consistent about it. That's a big first step, but it's not the only thing. Okay, that was a real cough. Thankfully the mic didn't pick it up. Basically, kinda. We're gonna be playing Peglin, exactly. That's the one that we decided on, but basically. Okay, definitely need to make more tea after this. Here, try this. Is this a tangerine cake you're looking for? Weren't you always saying I wouldn't be able to find it even if I search all of Baizhou? I also said I'm not the best chef in Baizhou. As long as the taste exists, I can replicate it. And this one's my own creation. It won't count for the bet. Isn't this the same tangerine cake you made before? Despite her skepticism, Blaze shoves the cake into her mouth. She has tried many fine dishes over the last few days and learned a lot about how to critique food during that time. The cake in front of her cannot be considered tasty. Xingxu was right. Too much sugar will ruin the fragrance of the tangerine peel, while too much oil destroys the texture of the cake itself. It is not a tasty snack, but its exact match for the taste in her memories. Don't know yet. How do you know this is the recipe? You were so hung up on my tangerine cakes not being sweet enough. It got me wondering what kind of chef would make them that sweet. Then I thought, what if who made them sweet didn't do it for the taste? That means... You said you ate these in Victoria, right? I'm reminded of a regular customer I had many years ago. He always ordered some tangerine cakes. Said he was going to send stuff to his daughter in a foreign land. I told him they spoiled long before they got to her. So 10K run, absolutely doable, but you do need to practice. You got to train for it. Because you do not want to hurt yourself. So slowly work up to it. If that's what you want to be your goal, I will accept that, Aethel. But he refused to believe me. He processed a bit himself and then wrapped it in a layer after layer of letter paper. He could tell the letter or some food by the end of it. You knew him! No, that's not the type of running that you should go for. Not when it comes to, like, workout goals. He came here. I've been searching for him all this time. Do train, Strat. Even if it's a fun run, still train. Hey, good job! Do you know what happened to him? I wouldn't say I knew him. He was my regular customer many years. I vaguely remember him always coming over before it was even bright out to order the cheapest breakfast I had on the menu. Then he'd sit by the window like he was waiting for someone. Waiting for someone? Who? Yo! Good job, Strat! How should I know? See for yourself. Take your time. There is no time limit for this goal. I just want you guys to be happy and healthy. Day breaks. The faint full moon brushes against the horizon. As the night comes to a close, there are perhaps many in slumber, enjoying dreams of happy reunions. I mean, I think a lot of them are probably freaking out by the fact that their capital's on fire. Diligent hawkers are up early, setting up their stalls. Their shouts echo down the streets, rousing the sleepers in Metropolis. Shut up, Punchy! Blaze spots a familiar figure in the street corner. He just wanted to see her? I don't know if it's really engagement. I don't know. I just know a lot of you work hard, so... I don't know, I just want you guys to be happy and healthy. The small restaurant, that serene manor, separated by no more than a street corner. A fact barely worth noticing during normal times. Was this what he was looking at, year after year? It's you. It's really you. You're here. I never thought that I would see you again in my lifetime. The man leaning against the corner is clothed in near rags. He grasps a mooncake in his hands, his face awash with crumbs, ignorant of his guest. maybe. I guess maybe technically it is engagement. Oh, you figured out the issue? What was the issue? You got this, Aethel. I believe in you. Okay. I might have to turn that off for a bit. Nora B, welcome in. So far, it's really good. Think you're showing a lot of time. Okay, so since the captcha's not working, I might turn it off for now. And if things start giving us issues, we'll bring it back. But I'll try to remind me after stream if someone can, please. A smear of light leaks in through the bars of the windowsill, painting the criminal's gaunt face in stark relief. Trisha Review Office is truly kind. Even us prisoners get a mooncake for the Mid-Autumn Festival. It's delicious. Want a bite? No need? I'll be having my meals in this prison soon enough. I'll have my own to enjoy. Damn! Bye, Scum. Thank you for joining. Pity. We still have so much to talk about. It's not quite the same without something to munch on, right? The old man lets out a dry laugh, taking a seat across a shabbily dressed prisoner. For decades, you wanted to ask an old man like me your questions. I suppose today's your lucky day. You should hate me, Mr. Ning. You are one step away from being able to go back home without a heavy heart. One step away from enjoying the twilight years with your family. He does. Just one step. I really should hate you when you put it like that. I would like nothing more than to charge at you and tear your flesh with my teeth. Jesus! But on second thought, you've given up decades of your life and your position as Deputy Minister Judicial Review Office for me, spending the rest of your years within the cell. No matter how you look at it, it should be you who hates me. You're overthinking it, Mr. Ning. I said it before, but I was never good at my job. Or at being a decent human being. Not like Juquan. I'm a glutton, you see. The type that loves sniffing out deep hidden truths. Tore open shells to get at the flesh, and got addicted to that sweet, sweet taste of marrow. I'll do anything for it, even if it leaves my hands bloodied and my teeth shattered. During all these years, you were the biggest, plumpest shell beast on my dining table. How could I ever hate you? Even if I were to hate, I wouldn't be anything on my side. Your teeth are still in fine shape. I never saw them chip while gnawing on my old bones. But Yu Cheng, why are you so sure that I've come to see you today? If I just walk away from all this, all your plots and plans would have gone to waste, no? Because I understand you. I understand you far too well, Mr. Ning. I simply had to gamble that during the years you spent bobbing around the hierarchy of mandarins, you would dirty your hands, but you still retain your humanity. You let Juquan live on while he was right under your nose after all, and raised his daughter to boot. You care about the fate of that child. Those two children, rather. You wanted to see those girls live a carefree, innocent lives while you yet live. You knew that if you did not relent one day, they would never know peace. So you came to see me. You had to. You've looked in that matter already. It seems you managed to find out most of what should have been found out. How long did it take you? I only finished deciphering the clues and piecing them all together last year. Shames me to admit as deputy minister, but my pace was a bit too slow. Juquan, on the other hand, he managed to figure it all out years ago. Thank you both for helping him, by the way. I do appreciate that. That's very kind of you guys. I never considered that. The year he turned to Bai Zhao, you managed to put him under your watch. But you never thought he would copy decades worth of letters from your home. Yep, we're gonna read the entire story. We're already on the 8th node. This is the before. We are going to take a break after the first one to take a little tea break since I'm running out of tea. If we don't finish today, we will finish it tomorrow, but I think we'll have time to finish today. We're only 2 hours in. By peering through all the letters of the Grand Mandarins and nobles, he, a 9th rank ceremony officer, found every survivor in the murder case. He unraveled the threads and pieced together the truth. Also, welcome in, Realm. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. I have the other VODs up already. I will warn you, I'm so sorry. I get distracted. I get distracted a lot. So it's a little long, and I apologize for that, but you should be able to skip around if needed. Ju Quan's diligence knows no bounds. I underestimated him. Anything more you wish to say, Mr. Ning? What is there left to say? What sins must be admitted? I shall admit. I really did set someone to kill the Minister of Justice who has presided over the Grand Precipitors case. But not because he accused me of being the Grand Precipitors collaborator in treason. Mother, a MILF, no! If you have a child, I'm probably not into you. Excuse me? You of all people, Punchy? Rather, because the Grand Purpose's treason was a miscarriage of justice all along. Suzumon, goddamn, you got a point. Never mind. It's okay, because she's kind of a deadbeat mom, if we're being fully honest. Hey, you made it to first place. Indulge me in my curiosity, Deputy Minister Lin. When did you figure it out? I suspect it was you who set the Feng Luo right. Why? What would I have had to do with that incident? Call it a hunch. Yeah, she's a terrible mom, so it's okay. She wants to be a good mom so badly, but she's such a bad mom, man. That you might not have been used your kung fu at the time. The mask was not enough to prevent me from thinking the person's figure and skills were very familiar. Very familiar. Afterward, at the Judicial Review Office, you sought me out and managed to cement this particular suspicion in my mind. Come to think of it, you must have been in close contact with Yu Chang as early as when I was preparing to impeach him. I never considered the possibility that you already cooperated with him at that time. Exactly! She wants to be a good mom, but she has her priorities. They're so different. And that's why you love her. It's okay. I'll comfort her at night. From the scrollery fire to the hanging scroll in Ning Manor. And then on to the fire in Ding Feng Lu. This brief string of mysteries was you trying to lead me on a longer trail of clues, wasn't it? What? What do you mean, what? I was a rather rushed and sloppy now that I look back. And the fire at the Feast of 100 Delicacies? I must regret to inform you that was not my duty, truly. Merely an unexpected turn that happened to align with our goal. Why did you two do all this? Ridiculous as it may sound, this all started with an old case. Not a large one, yet not a small one either. Here's the thing. She'll be late to the ice cream thing. Not because she didn't assassinate them, but she got distracted. Let's be honest. A case I happened upon by chance after I joined the Department of Discipline and Supervision. The Ministries of Justice, assassinated by a beggar in the middle of the street. A case I could barely believe, yet one hastily closed without merely for build-up or satisfying conclusion. ADHD, Suzu, Mom? Sorry, Suzu. She was in my bed. Though the assassination had been executed, his identity, his motive, they're simply too vague, unknown in the file. As I dug deeper, I noticed that every thread led towards a bigger case. A case that even snipped all those threads together. The Grand Purposer's treason. You've investigated that case too. The betrayal of the 3 Grand Ministries. A case large enough to shake the court. And one that implicates countless others. Forget finding the truth, or even mentioning the Grand Precipitator's name at a time where the greatest taboos. The Grand Precipitator incited the prince to regicide. That is all the history books had to say on the matter. But nobody knows the truth of what happened that night the old True Lung passed away. Who was it who mobilized the city guard? Who went into the palace? Only later did I realize that I was the only one looking into this case. Was this how you got to know Yu Chen? Should I call it foul beast of a feather? A friendship at first sight. You said the two of you weren't able to follow the trail. So how did you determine the Grand Preceptor was wrongly accused? It wasn't our research that led to the conclusion. The one who brought everything to light was Ju Quan. Why? Do you seriously not know why? Of course I do. I just wanted to ask you how this why tasted when you said it out loud. The people cry out. Their heart's uneasy. Only those who have experienced the struggle know that Yan's current peace and prosperity were hard won. No, it's not the character for sure. The Jie I want is still dead. Which sucks! I'm gonna crash out. No, so sometimes something that ARKNIGHTS does, especially when it comes to the Chinese characters, they name the same character very similar names. So like, it's Jie, but it's Jie something. I can't even remember his name right now. I want just plain Jie. Only those who have experienced struggle know that Yan's current peace and prosperity were hard won. It was a very, very long time ago. The only True Lung was diligent. At the time, the Richard Industries were beginning to change the structure of this great land. Even during Yan's turbulent times, he did not allow her to fall behind the other nations of Terra. Not like you and Shu. What I mean is, like, they have the same name. Technically. So, the other character is also named Jie, but it's Jie something. I can't remember. And the one that we're looking for that I want back, technically we've never had, is just Jie. Yeah, probably has to do how it's spelled with Mandarin. Good luck, Behua! I hope you have a good gym. Good gym session. Didn't finish that. Okay, Josh, go ahead and be patient with me. After stream, I'm going to turn off the CAPTCHA, so that way hopefully it kind of stops it for now. I don't know what's going on with it, but if it's breaking for someone, I'm going to try to go without it. We'll see what happens. Like I said, if I have to add it back in, I will, but don't worry about it for now. That is true. I didn't consider that. It's a tonal language. Thank you, and I'm sorry for the trouble. And so was a great hero who was infected with auropathy in his twilight years, believing his days were numbered. His many policies began to stray into bias and imbalance. At the time, the prince wished to stop the True Lung, and the Grand Preceptor stood by his side. The supposed support was her urging the prince to seize the throne? The old True Lung died that night the prince entered the palace to admonish him. As for the prince, his whereabouts that night are unknown. It's gonna be that fucker. God damn it, we're getting the furry back. That's why he was there earlier. Such a tumultuous event demanded an explanation, which required someone to be charged with everything. Do you think the current True Lung was unaware of all this? Changes in the court naturally led to unrest among the masses. The purge of traitors. A very fitting slogan. And the then young True Lung acted as an iron fist to sweep away many courtiers with evil intent, stabilizing the situation as quickly as possible. This ensured that the spell of the court intrigue never made it outside the walls of the Forbidden City. Yes, yes. Oh, he's very silly. Wise old man. Like, if we cover this up, just put your fingers over it. Regular old man. Uncover it. It's really silly. For 40 years, I assumed I was the only one aside from the Tu Long himself to still remember what transpired. Until 10 or so years ago, after that case ended, that young man stood in front of me once again. I fear you speak at that time too lightly, Mr. Ning. It was not only traitors who were swept away. There was also entirely of the Grand Precipitous family, 28 in all. They were all sent to prison. Some committed suicide in their cells to prove their innocence. Those who lived were exiled. Tried to find some trace of them, but it was of no use. Can't find a single one. Yeah, agreed, Nora B. Because, like, the designs are so good, but sometimes it's so silly. Except for a child. Speared away during the turmoil. Still swaddled in a blanket. I never considered the possibility that she still lived. Yet never truly believed she had died. Seems you've met her. A few days ago. Her appearance is not too similar. But their personality? It's like two peas in a pod. Juquan never spoke a word about the child's whereabouts during the decade he spent in Baizhou, right up until his death. Except for he spoke to you. Damn! I'm sure you're well aware why he died on the road back to Victoria. Yu Cheng, you old bastard. You used Juquan's own death to ensure there's no possibility of anyone finding that child, which also gave you an opportunity to investigate me. At the time, I assumed Juquan was no success in his exhaustive research into the Grand Precipitor case, which prompted him to leave Baizhou in despair, my bad. It was only after many years that I realized that it is not so-called truth that he sought. He had long since found answers to those troubles you mentioned earlier. What he hoped I would do was something else entirely. I don't understand. Are you telling me you two knew all along that Blaze was the orphan from that case? Your investigation should have already revealed that Juquan and Yu Cheng knew each other. After taking that child away, Juquan kept secret about her whereabouts to himself for decades. But before he met his untimely death, he confided in the only friend he had, Yu Cheng. After his death, Yu Cheng immediately began searching for her. However, he was able to personally act as Deputy Minister of the Judicial Review Office. He entrusted the task of performing discreet inquiries to me, far from the center of court politics, so not to attract attention. I mean, she's been an orphan for a while now. By the time I found her Victoria, she was already infected. I could not take her back to Baizhou right away. For the sake of protecting her, I had no choice but to place her in care of a medical organization that treated the infected. Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy landmine! This is the reason why she's... Oh my god! Yeah, he sent her to Rhode Island! So it was you. You were already aligned at the time, I see. But you were also part of this plan from early on, Deputy Minister Lin. What do you mean? How was it you were able to find Blaze's trail? How were you able to come across those files pertaining to her past? Surely you didn't attribute them by chance. Yu Cheng might have not told you these themselves. The risk was too great. There was only a third person who knew of this in Altera. But he was searching for a suitable candidate, one with courage, who stood for truth. Yeah! Ji Shen is the reason why we have AFK nights. Oh my god! This one character has saved so many players! You got in?! Oh my god, it started working again?! Yo! Welcome in! Welcome in! I'm so sorry it took so long. What did you have to do in case it happens again to someone? He has long since been ready to give his life for the cause. I'm happy to join my hands doing what must be done in his stead. What was the source of the issue? But it's not enough. We need something pure and innocent. One who could use honest means to lay bare truths. It's nearly time. We still have one last opportunity. Do you still wish to bring the truth out into the light of day, Deputy Minister Lin? Thank you. Yes, please share in case it happens to someone ever again. Okay. I will be right back. We're gonna have a tea break. It'll probably be around 10 minutes, maybe a little bit more. Go ahead and stretch. Get a snack if you want to. We'll go ahead and do that. I basically played it. I have not read it. So I am currently just doing the reading, but I saved it for you guys. Okay, I will be right back. I'll see you guys soon. Wee. Hi everyone, I'm back. Sorry for taking so long. Yes, we have tea. We now have Thai tea. I am gonna let that cool for a little bit, but I definitely needed it. I'm gonna try. I make no promises, but we're gonna try because I do think being able to rest my voice tomorrow would be good. But let's go ahead and finish this. Thank you. Yeah, it would be really nice to be able to rest my voice. Yu Cheng. That is the truth behind the Grand Precipitator case you seek. Do you have any further questions? You've spoken at length, yet you said nothing about the role in this event, Mr. Ning. Why did you send someone to kill the Minister of Justice? Yo, really? Ooh, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it, Strat. Good tea. I miss there's this tea that I used to like always buy for a while that I tried in South Africa and I haven't been able to find it for a while. Do you not already know the answer, Deputy Minister Yu? Was it not you who accused me all those years ago of having Minister murdered to stop him from investigating and save myself in the chaos? You need not to be in such a hurry to discredit yourself. There was one question that perplexed me a long time. Why did Ju Quan stay at your house when he returned to Baizhou nearly a decade later? It was not until I saw the girl at your house that all the puzzles finally fall into place. He narrowly escaped his life. Yet he still returned to Baizhou, only to find the truth of what happened, but also search for the daughter he left behind. It seems he did not tell you much. Yes, most of what follows seems to be speculation. If I'm wrong, feel free to laugh in my face. That's very kind. Because you don't always get those two, so it's really nice that it's both of those. I heard that after the Grand Precipitator's suicide, following accusations of treason, the entire nation was in uproar, and Mandarins distanced themselves from her. Yet one academy student dared to honor her in public. It was thus that he stumbled to the Grand Precipitator's home as his belongings within were being confiscated. In his hurry, all he could take was a baby girl, just born into the family. It so happens, his own daughter was recently born as well. Okay, are they sisters or are they not? At his wit's end, he tried to flee Baizhou with his wife and 2 babies. As a scholar with no background, he didn't get far before the Imperial Guard captured him. Perhaps out of compassion and wanting to keep the Grand Precipitator's bloodline going, the Imperial Guard spared the scholar and the Grand Precipitator's child instead of taking the scholar's daughter. Actually asking, because it sounds like, so it's not really his daughter, he just took the baby to save it. Because I thought they were daughters for a while. Or daughters. I thought they were sisters for a while. Because that's what I got from what people were saying. So they're not really sisters. Just rescued by the same... Well, rescued by her father. They're not what Ju Quan was thinking at the time, but it's most likely he had no other choice. Okay, they're not really sisters. Okay. The child fell into the hands of the Minister of Justice, her bloodline obvious with the Midokram research, but as it turned out, how to handle this child as an outsider was a delicate conundrum indeed. I don't think they're blood related. It was around this time you, Mr. Ning, long dissatisfied with the minister's extreme methods, decided to take an ultimate risk, assassination. The Grand Precipitator's case implicated many, and it seemed fitting that the bloodstained Minister of Justice met its end through retribution. With the court's turmoil resolved, the True Lung allowed the bloodstained curtain to finally fall in this fashion. The only unresolved question left is that child. Based on things are now, she was taken into your care. What this enthralled is not hard to guess. But as for the why of it, if I recall correctly, Mr. Ning, you enjoy the tutelage of the Grand Precipitator as well, correct? Oh, you Chang. Had you not been absorbed in judicial work or confined to the cell, I shudder to think what meticulous minds of yours could have accomplished. It's terrifying. Truly terrifying. You flatter me. Nothing more than a fool compared to Ju Quan. It is simply because I've met far too many people in my capacity as Deputy Minister of Judicial Review Office. The more one sees, the more one learns. I am wondering one thing. Because this entire time, Ning has looked like him, not Blaze. So there's always the chance that Blaze is technically his adopted daughter. And Ning was left in Bai Zhao, and that was his true daughter. So that's the part that I'm waiting for, to figure out which is which, and if they'll ever tell us. Because they might not. You flatter me. Nothing more than a fool compared to Ku Quan. It is simply because I've met far too many people with the capacity of Deputy Minister of the Judicial Review Office. The more one sees, the more one learns. Now that I think about it, the dish Ju Quan entered the true long feast delicacies wasn't merely an act of suicide. It was him reconciling with the truth. Before he passed, he did not tell me the truth, but he did divulge the whereabouts of the Grand Precipitous orphan. He must have hoped that I found the truth myself. I must choose reconciliation. Yeah! Oh shit! Blade! That's how they're sisters! That's not Blaze's father. He adopted her, and he left his true daughter behind. Damn. Damn! How's the story? Wilden! Yeah! Yeah, he left his daughter with the Nings because he knew that she would be okay there. Oh my god. And Blaze was sent off to basically stay out of Bai Zhao so no one would find her. Yet I could not. All I could do was use my methods to find the people still left, the ones you care for, and force you to spit out the truth. All things considered, Mr. Ning, you are no villain. Perhaps just a coward. Hate me all you want. So technically, sister, I see how there's... Oh, shit. Shit! To see that child once more has always been a wish of mine. I will go and seek an audience with His Majesty. You know everything? I only just found out. I still want to ask you. How are you so calm about this? It was a suspicion I hid away in my heart for many, many years. One I finally found proof for. Like a thorn stuck in your palm. It may bleed a bit when you pluck it out, but you'll feel much better afterward. Why? Why won't you say something? I don't know how it came to all this. Should I be sad or angry right now? Yeah, this is crazy! I don't know. All I know in my mind's a mess and my heart feels like it's been stabbed. Who the hell am I supposed to set ablaze with this file crawling up my throat? Well, I have a question for you. Please, can you tell me about Ju Quan? My father. What sort of man was he? Shit! Oh my god! Trying to do the right thing. He also failed. He kind of failed his daughter. God damn it. Technically left behind, he did see her, and he worked as her tutor for a while. Shit. What did you miss? A lot. Oh my god. He He was an idiot, a nerd, and a liar. I hate lies. I've seen too many damn of them. Pretty lies, cowardly lies, sneaky lies. But not ever one that demanded a lifetime of commitment. One that cost him his own daughter and himself. All to protect something he had nothing to do with. Yeah. Ju Quan, what the fuck? How could it be so stupid? Welcome back! Holy shit, Nora B! It reminds me of a story I once read. There once was a guard who watched over the rest of the station by the river. One day, he saw a flood coming up from the upstream. He wanted to run upstream and tell the people that they were close to the sluice gates. But he had only run away halfway when he saw the river rising too quickly. It was too close to the gates. So he immediately decided to turn and warn the villagers downstream to flee. Back and forth he ran, till he was finally consumed and swept away by the flood. He didn't manage to do anything, or save anyone. Get to the point already. Would you say this man's deed seems familiar? Fine, I get it. Well, I don't really get the details of your windy-ass story, but you're talking shit about him, aren't you? So, Ning Yin's dad was Ju Quan, who we thought was Blaze's dad. But he saved her knowing she would be murdered otherwise for being related to a traitor. And kept her safe, even though it meant he had to sacrifice his life. He's stupid. He's really stupid. But I get it. At the same time, I understand. Oh my god. You know how I was talking earlier about, like, duty before love? Oh, he's still Blaze's dad. Don't get me wrong. He's his adopted dad. But you have to realize that wasn't the case when this happened. He was just doing what was right. He was doing his duty. Damn. He wasn't a bad guy, okay? He was just... Ugh. I know you've got a good reason to blame him, duh. But if he was the one who threw you away, why would he spend so much time coming back to look for you? And he could... Oh, man. Oh, man. I thought I would be the one consoling you, not the other way around. Blaze, you're infected, right? Wait, when did you figure that out? Man, you're too damn clever by half. Sorry, I didn't mean anything untoward. I was just thinking that it really should have been my fate to be. No, you can't. You don't know if you would have been infected or not, because the truth is, you would have had a very different life had you run away with him. You don't know what would have happened. Yeah, no, I know, but god damn it. This is not the way that I thought this event was gonna go. What the hell are you even talking about? What, you think you've done something wrong and deserve a worse fate? Please, my life is awesome. I've got lots of buddies and I found a dream of mine. If anything, you're the one who got it bad. Growing up by yourself in that big old mansion alone and miserable? Exactly! I never learned, Nora B! Ah! Almost sounds like you're roasting me. I'm not. But I understand. I understand what you mean. Oh, right. I still haven't asked you for your name, what your name actually is. Shuhuan. Ju Shuhuan. It's the name Dad. He gave me. Wow. I feel like it's been so long since I last told someone my real name. Well, that's it. That's the last of my secrets. A blazing candle to ward against the dark. Zhu for candle, Huang for blaze, and the family drew toward you. It really does sound like a name he would pick. Blaze. Would you say I've only gotten to know you now, after all this? I guess so. Yeah. Wait, no, I still got lots to tell you. And I need to bring you to Victoria to have a look around. My mom, or rather, your birth mother. You should probably go see her. Sorry, I'm just stunned. Imagine this woman. Your husband comes to you and be like, look, we gotta abandon our daughter. We gotta pretend this one's our daughter. She'll have a great life, don't get me wrong. But our daughter, we have to abandon her. Bro! Bro! She's still alive? Who said she was dead? She's still hale and hearty. She lives in a small town in Western Victoria. Yeah, we must abandon our child. Please, woman, it is our duty to do so. Once everything's wrapped up here, I'll take you to her. She definitely wants to see you. Alright. Why are you crying? I'm not. You're the one who's about to break into tears any second now. I'm just happy. I never thought I'd suddenly find myself with a little sister after all these years. You guys are the same age! You guys are both 40-year-old hags! Which, by the way, holy shit, does she look amazing for 40. Don't you think our daughter's kinda cringe? What if we had a new one instead with a tragic backstory? Aged like fine wine, holy shit. Who's ever heard sisters like us? Sorry, Arson, I know this is your thing. I'm sorry, Nora B. I'll be good. I'm sorry. I did not mean that. Do not read the stream title. And besides, we don't know yet who's the little one. I've been through a lot today. Can't you let me have this one? And there you were, consoling me. Look, I just wanted to say, from now on, you're not alone anymore, okay? Oh, man, isn't that lovely? I can't believe he just stand at the window hoping to see his daughter because that's as close as he could sometimes get. Out of the myriad of flavors in this land, the taste of reunion is the sweetest one of them all. Fuck. Really now? Damn it. What am I tearing up for? That's the last of my worries settled. Oh right, that judicial officer from the Forbidden City last night. Lazy. She was being held up and the Imperial Guard lady sent me flying out of the city. It doesn't! It doesn't miss with this hot women in general! What should we do now? This is the one gacha that has actually made me thirst for men, which is crazy. This isn't quite over yet. I need to go and finish off what I should have done in the first place. What are you planning to do? Demand an explanation. For everyone's sake. My voice is gonna be gone tomorrow. Holy shit. Oh my god! 100 years it's been. He returned once again to where his game of Wakey started. The board is covered in cobwebs and dust. A single black stone at the center. He extends his hand to brush away the grime. Shit. Learn sign language for tomorrow. Where are you off to? Got a meal to deliver. If you're going, then who's gonna mind the restaurant? At this hour? It's past closing time. Gonna open tomorrow? That depends on my mood tomorrow. Hard to say right now. Why do I get a feeling that you'll call it quits? Fine by me, but you still owe me 6 months of wages. Settle that, and I'll let you go. You're so money-minded. How about all those staff meals I cook for you? They must be worth a few months of debt. Fine, fine. On the right stove in the kitchen, the third brick from the corner. The last of my spare cash is under that brick. Take it. Oh, shit. I've been with you for quite a few years now. Yep. 15 whole years. You stuck around the longest out of all your associates, candle holder. Which means we were really fated to be. If I kept reminding myself that I was a candle holder and the sewer regulator, I'm afraid I would have stayed that long. To be honest, it's been years since I reminded myself of who I really am. Oh, yeah, no one's good with money in this game. The fucking don't get me started on merchant class. It's not like I was trying to remember or not, mind you. Whether a man or a beast, I found a life full of delightful flavors. Nothing to complain about. Best you keep not remembering. I fear that if you do, you'll forget the taste of a man. Your palate will grow dull and numb, and your cooking skills will go to waste. Oh, the brother! Can I have Gia? I just want Gia. I don't want Gia. I want Gia. Give me Gia! Bring her back! I'm gonna crash out again. Nope, I just calm down. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy for that either. But if there's one thing I'll never forget, it's that my troublemaking brothers and sisters still need to eat. Nix, welcome in! How you doing today? Not to mention, the one that's the most troublesome of all. Though, considering how long it's been since we last saw each other, it's hard to say what he's like now. I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. You know the consequence of delivering this particular meal today, right? Yeah. More or less. It's obvious. Like keeping cotton on the stove. The sewer regular's not going to be happy if we have a family reunion. Also, if a fight breaks out at such a delicate moment, you might not be seeing me tomorrow. I've made a lot of food and met a lot of people these past few years. My wish was for every customer who walks through this door to have a tasty meal and a life with fewer regrets. I respect the twink so much. Oh my god. I could see that, Mr. Gray. I like you a lot. Oh my god, I really like you. The 4 flavors of the kitchen, the 4 emotions of the heart. Sour partings and joyful reunions. They're not that much different. But just as fresh fins have their bones and morsels with no scent, this land is filled with regrets. Eat when you're hungry, sleep when you're tired, and when you miss your family, maybe it's simple going to them. Are you really willing to let this go? There are a lot of things I don't want to let go of, but I can't hold on to them forever either. Jiang, mind looking after the shop for me while I'm gone? You've been watching me cook for so long. You must have picked something up by now. If any customers come by, look after them for me, will you? Savors I use, and House of Aftertaste. End up being a fitting name. The mortal rhyme really lingers on the tongue. Fuck. Please don't start this war! Oh, if I lose any of them. If I lose any of them! Oh my god. Captain, my report. The patrol battalion has dispatched all their men, and swept searches undergo in 8 districts. Still no search of the target. Still no sign of the target. It's been an entire day. Before day breaks, we must. Heard you were looking for me. Who's there? Yo! Oh my god! Out of the way. What's this? Here to surrender? Good. You saved the efforts of searching the entire city for you. I don't care if you want to take me in for what I did at the feast or who I am. Now's not the time for it. I've got urgent business, so best you move it. Huh. I've never seen someone this pissed off before. If you really want to get in my way, then come and try me. Huh. What are you going to do? I'm here to deliver a bowl of longevity noodles to True Lung. Oh my god. Okay, I need to drink some tea really quick. This woman, oh my god. Is there 2 more hours left of reading? Are we... Okay, really quickly. So... yeah, it's near the end of the story. We have 2 nodes. A good bit of length. Okay, so... I'm gonna have you guys vote really quickly. Because my throat is hurting, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't want to lose my voice. Yeah, that's what one of the votes is gonna be. Because I do want to be able to rest tomorrow, which is why I don't want to do a stream tomorrow. I do need to take a break. I know that much. So I'm leaving it up to you guys. Okay, really quickly, I'm gonna lower the volume for this. It seems like so far everyone's just changed it to Friday. Okay. Yeah, okay, everyone's just voting to change Friday. Okay, so we will be doing a rest day. What we will be doing on Friday, we'll do 9 and ST3. And depending on how long it is, I'm gonna say farewell loved ones. If it's a situation where it goes too long, then I'll absolutely just do farewell loved ones on my own. You're late? Yeah, take a rest. Welcome in, Kermit. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. And that way we can take a little bit of break. Okay, I'll go ahead and announce that. We'll finish here for today. I don't know. I want to save that for a special day. I haven't talked about this, but I will need to get an injection done that's going to kind of knock me out. So I might save it up for the last day of recovery. And that way we have something to do together. Because, like, I don't want to... I enjoy streaming. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy streaming. I don't want to cancel streams. Because, like, it's going to be a few days of recovery after I get that done. But I want to do something with you guys still, if that makes sense. So that's probably what I'm planning to do. We'll look more at that as it goes closer to time. But we'll end here because I can hear my throat starting to get a little hoarse. So don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. I will see you guys on Friday. Thank you everyone for joining. I hope you have a good night. And bye-bye.